Here's the brutal truth most men never learn. The moment you make her your priority, she'll start treating you like an option. And if you don't understand this, you'll spend your life chasing validation from women who were never meant to respect you. Welcome to Life IQ. If you're a man who refuses to settle, subscribe now, because this one will wake you up. Let's get one thing straight. This isn't about hating women. It's about understanding how attraction really works. Most men fail not because they're weak, but because they were trained to love wrong. They were told, if you give her everything, attention, time, affection, she'll stay. Pero hindi ganun ang realidad. You give her your world, and she starts looking at you like you're disposable. Why? Because women don't fall in love with comfort. They fall in love with certainty, mystery, and strength. And when you give yourself away too easily, she loses all three. You text her good morning, you check her stories, you drop everything when she calls. You think you're showing love, but in her eyes, you're showing weakness. You've become predictable, boring, safe, and nothing kills attraction faster than safety that came too soon. Then it happens. She starts replying slower. She says, I'm busy. She tells you, I just need space. You panic. You overthink. You ask yourself, what did I do wrong? Here's the truth. You overgave what should have been earned, and now she's chasing the feeling you killed. That uncertainty that made her feel alive. Men think attention equals love, but attention, given too freely, equals devaluation. It's not your presence that keeps her, it's your absence that defines your worth. When you're not always available, she wonders what you're doing, who you're becoming, and that curiosity reignites attraction. She starts checking your stories. She replays your old messages, because mystery always beats certainty. So stop chasing validation. Start chasing growth. If she leaves when you focus on yourself, she was never yours. She was just addicted to the version of you that needed her. Then it happens again. You're chilling. Everything's good. Then suddenly she pulls back, gets distant. You feel that itch to chase again, to fix it, to ask, what's wrong? But don't. That's the test. And women test men, not because they're cruel, but because they need to feel your strength. They want to see if your world collapses when they step away. If you chase, you fail. If you stay grounded, she feels safe again. So the right response? Stay silent. Keep your purpose first. Let her feel your absence. Because silence isn't weakness, it's a mirror, and it makes her reflect on what she's losing. Every woman has a respect threshold. Once you cross it, she'll never see you the same. When you act needy, when you beg for attention, when you lose composure just to keep her, you cross that line. And once respect is gone, attraction dies. No matter how much love you give, she'll look at you like a boy, not a man. But when you set boundaries, when you walk away from disrespect, when you show that you'd rather lose her than lose yourself, that's when she starts respecting you again. If this hits you right now, if you've ever lost yourself trying to keep someone, then you're exactly who this message is for. Hit subscribe and join the Life IQ movement. Start rebuilding the man you were meant to be. Months pass. You focus on your work, your health, your goals. You become sharper, more disciplined, more in control. Then one day, she texts you, "Hey, how have you been?" Not because she misses your attention, but because she feels your transformation. You're no longer the man who chased. You're the man who walks with purpose. And here's the twist. Now you have options. Now you decide if she still deserves access to your time. That's the power of walking away with dignity. It flips the entire dynamic. A man without direction is a man who becomes addicted to attention. You stop chasing your mission, and you start chasing approval. You stop leading, and you start pleasing. But the moment you return to purpose, you become magnetic. Women feel it. They see it in your silence, in your pace, in how unbothered you are. Because true confidence isn't loud, It's controlled energy. And when a woman feels that, she can't ignore it. You finally get it. You look back at how many times you bent over backwards just to keep someone who was never yours. You realize you were the one holding yourself back. You gave her the best version of your attention, but never gave yourself the best version of your focus. And that pain, that's your rebirth, because every man who wakes up from that cycle comes back 10 times stronger. Here's the truth. You'll never be respected by a woman you can't walk away from. If you can't say no to disrespect, you'll never command yes to respect. When you stop chasing what doesn't choose you, you start attracting what aligns with you. And ironically, when you finally let go, that's when she feels the weight of losing you. Because women don't remember the guy who chased. They remember the man who walked away silently. At the end of the day, this isn't about being cold or unavailable. It's about balance, about not losing yourself. In the process of loving someone else, the right woman won't make you question your worth. She'll recognize it because you recognized it first. So build your life, build your mission, become the man who doesn't need to be chosen to feel complete. Because the moment you stop chasing women, you start attracting respect from everyone. If you're done being the nice guy who gets walked over, hit subscribe right now. This is Life IQ for men rebuilding their fire, their focus, and their freedom. Stay sharp, stay grounded, and never forget, you were born to lead, not to chase.